Today I'd like to help you with one of the most important fundamentals in golf, a proper grip. Hi, I'm Jason King for Australian Golf Digest TV. Now, one of the lost fundamentals in the game of golf for me seems to be surrounding the idea of how we position our hands on the club. When I look at the top players in the world, I could safely say that I never see a great player with a poor grip. So if I look at some of the best players in the world, if I use Zach Johnson for an example, he's got a slightly stronger left hand. So that means his left hand is positioned slightly more over on the top of the grip. The right hand might sit a little bit more underneath, but effectively if I open my hands out, the grip is still primarily in the fingers. So when we say, all right, he's got a weak grip, it goes the other way, and now all of a sudden the thumb runs down the top of the shaft, down the golf pride, and we might only see two knuckles at the top. Two players that have got a slightly weaker grip would be Dustin Johnson and Tiger Woods. The importance of having a proper grip allows us to do a couple of things. The problem with club golfers is when they get their hands too under, they're really unable to effectively load the club and hinge the wrists on the backswing, and therefore they have not much of a chance at being able to release the club at the bottom. So if you think of a proper grip in getting my thumb almost slightly behind the middle of the grip, and I get my lifeline through my trail hand or right hand on top from there, you'll see my index finger runs down the back of the grip and my thumb isn't positioned on the top, it's positioned on the front of the grip. I was very fortunate to have one of my early mentors, Alex Mercer, teach me a proper grip very early on, and it's not something I've really had to work on. But again, that proper grip allows us to really set and load the club on the takeaway and then be able to release it at the bottom. And I guess the idea of that is because we've got a bigger range of motion when the grip is more in our fingers, and almost like we use with kids in clinics, is telling them that the grip is like a hot dog and our fingers are the bun, and the hot dog sits down in the bun. And that really helps us get that grip right into the fingers there and increases the range of motion through our wrists. So not only do we want to hinge up this way, but when it's in the fingers and we get to the bottom, we're actually able to twist on the grip and create some rotation to the bottom of the swing. So just the quick steps to get a proper grip. As you place your top hand on, try and get the thumb to sit on the middle to slightly to the back, then get that lifeline to cover a little bit of that thumb. So if your bottom hand was open, it would face the target. And then as we think about rotating and releasing the club, effectively we're shaking hands with the target on the way through. This will encourage that release to the bottom of the swing and help you play better golf.